I just realised I haven't actually moved my mic on my headset. I'm so sorry about that. If I sounded weirder than usual. Yeah, what I was saying was there's a Volbeat on my screen, and again, I'm pretty sure that's Volbeat. I will double check. Volbeat. Not the singer. I didn't know there was a singer called Volbeat. Okay, yeah, the red one's Volbeat. Okay. Gotta refine my tab. There we go. Yeah, I'll obviously put his team and channel somewhere. I'll put the team like I normally do, just like on the loading screen. Good luck, have fun. CC, coach of the Juggernaut Jirachis. I think this was his first draft league, so props for making it to the playoffs. He leads Volbeat. Wow. Okay. Okay. Volbeat, Pokemon. Where's Cerebi? I'm pretty sure this is just like a prankster Thunderwave user. I think. I'm double checking that though. Yeah, prankster. I assume. What's your speed stat? 85. I have a good amount of speed investment. I'll be for real. I'll be honest, I did not prepare for this at all. I will Fiery Dance turn 1. Trick! Ooh, okay. I'm glad I Fiery Danced. Fine Ball. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I'd like my Passho Berry back, but... Oh my god, wow! That took that like a champ. Wow. I am so impressed by Volbeat's capacity to... I mean, I'm not modest. I am quote-unquote only timid, but I am max special attack still. So I am so impressed. Don't see too much of a reason to not just Fiery Dance here. Guess he could bring Moltres in. Oh yeah, and I know you see that. I don't know if I not only do I not have Scarf Krook, I don't even have Scarf Enamorus. How crazy is that? Wait. Oh, there's no Gallade either. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. I'm just gonna Fiery Dance again, to be honest. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I should have Giga Drained, but I'm kind of expecting Moltres to come out. That's who I suspect will be coming out here, if I had to guess. And, you know, I am +1, so Fiery Dance will do a non-zero amount. Thanks to that special attack stat. I just want to quickly tell him the Volbeat lead was sick though. Okay, yeah. I didn't see if I got another boost. I'll check. Oh my god, I did. Okay. Maybe you're physical, but honestly, if you're physical, then you're Brave Birding and you'll take, you know, you'll definitely be taking recall damage here. I do have some, like, a bit of HP and a bit of defense. I have some defense because I prioritized defense, but I took some out of defense and put some into HP so that I could guaranteed live a modest Specs Hydro Pump from Iron Bundle with Passho Berry. That's what my defense plus HP investment is for. Now, I'm just going to keep clicking Fiery Dance, honestly. My plan was always to just lead this. Yeah, he is physical, so he will get the guaranteed chip. Wow. That's the KO. I mean, honestly, that's fine. I'm just impressed that KO'd. Yeah, wow, okay. Maybe are you at max speed? That'd be crazy. So here, I could go to Crocodile, Bluffing Choice Scarf, or I could go to Enamorous Bluffing Choice Scarf and set up in Agility. Don't know who I prefer. Maybe I go Crocodile and Bluff Choice Scarf. I think that could be a good play. I think I'm gonna do it, yeah. And I want him to switch out here. I really think he's gonna expect me to be Choice Scarf, and I'm gonna lock myself into a Dragon type move here. And what I'm actually gonna do is Scale Shot to get a speed boost, as long as I don't miss. This slot, the Crocodile slot, I felt like I could have been 50-50 on... I mean, he's going to be taking a Rock Slide. Swampert, definitely. I mean, I could predict Swampert to be coming in, to be honest. I definitely could. But I think I could just knock off, honestly. But I'd rather not risk it, so I'm going to Scale Shot, just in case he stays in. He does switch though. Okay. Oh, there's no way. Okay. I didn't think there was a world where this would be coming in. But I don't mind it. There's no Gallade, so this Payapa Berry is pretty useless. So I think I'm just going to go to Pecharunt here. No Gallade or Ogapon. I mean, I think those two are probably the scariest things, like as a combo with Iron Bundle. I'm surprised he didn't bring them. I thought they looked really, really good into me, to be honest. I mean, my physical walls are Pecharunt and Chestnut. Neither of them particularly enjoy taking a Psycho Cut from, especially like a Terra Psychic Glade. I mean, neither of us brought our Terra Captains either. Yeah, you can knock that off. I don't mind. I don't need that anymore. He doesn't really have a Malignant switch in, to be fair, so I think I'm just going to go for it. Yeah. Good knockoff. But, yeah. I don't lose anything from Malignanting. It will do good damage and I can always get that 50% poison. For this matchup, I would definitely say it looked a bit better for me. Yeah, I think this matchup did. Ooh, I don't even remember what that berry is called. The poison resist berry. I do get it. So this will show me if you're like unaware or Magic Guard. You could always hit yourself in confusion here as well, though. Kevy berry, that's it. So I do get it. And you get a Wish off. Ooh, I don't want Moltres coming out. Ah, okay. You're unaware as well. Or maybe you're Cute Charm, and I need to reconsider everything. I don't think you're Cute Charm. Yeah, I do think you needed to bring Unaware as well, to be fair. Now, assuming you want to like Baton Pass into Moltres, I could go to Empoleon here and just get off Surf or Rocks. Could just go for another Malignant though, definitely could, and just get damage on this. I do expect to outspeed. Although if you're physical Moltres, what can you actually do to Pecharunt? I'm going to Malignant Chain again. Because having this gone will be nice. And yeah, again, like I said, I don't really lose anything from just clicking Malignant Chain. And you can always hit yourself because you're not Magic Guard. I'm not sure how that works. You knock off again. Yeah, see, I didn't need to switch there. So you do get your Wish off. But this toxic damage will definitely start to add up. I think here... I can probably just... No, I think I Malignant this turn and recover on the next. So I'm just... Look. This was here for Ogerpon and Gallade, like, specifically. So I don't mind this being here to 1v1 the Clefable now. I mean, Volbeat's weak, Moltres is weak. I guess having this for Moltres will be nice as well, because Chestnut isn't really going to be able to answer that. I was kind of scared of like a Calm Mind, Cosmic Power, Stored Power set, so in a pinch you do swap. So this is just more Malignant Chain's potential. Okay. Honestly, does this even die? I kind of think it will. Yeah, okay. Volbeat's gone. No more potential for Prankster Thunderwave, which is always very nice. But this is still a Pecharunt. Your Clefable is still pretty worn down. So it can't really swap in too much longer. I guess at this point in the game, one of the scariest things are freezes from like Freeze Dry Bundle. I obviously don't know what your set is as of right this second. You have Swampert still, which I kind of suspect will be. Yeah, I think Iron Bundle always should be coming out here. Do I see Booster? I don't. Okay. So here, are you maybe Choice Scarf? Okay, I do have the technology, as they say. Pecharunt, Iron Bundle. I'll just assume Choice Specs for right now. Ice Beam is doing. Because if he specs, he's definitely not going to be locking into Hydro Pump. Although he'd probably want to lock into Freeze Dry. But I'll just look at Ice Beam. So it's doing maximum roll is 279. So I do have a pretty good chance of living, to be fair. I'm just going to Malignant again. Well, I don't really think I lose too much. It will just flip turn, but I should be living that most of the time, even if you are specs. And specs is the worst case. If you're like Life Orb, Ice Beam's not killing. Which is crazy, because I don't even think I have any special defense investment. It's just HP defense, like max, pretty much max. I can double check that though. Oh, you know what? I am 252 HP, 244 defense bold, with 4 in the other 3 stats. So he knows that he doesn't really want anything to get Malignant Chained here. This is a tough decision from him, for sure. Maybe he's just sacks Clefable at this point. He does go Swampert though. Oh, give me the poison, that'd be nice. Decent damage, that doesn't look like Assault Vest. Okay, that was a crit, maybe it is Assault Vest. I don't get it though. So here, assuming you want to go for a ground type move, I could Parting Shot. I might just recover once though. Maybe that's a throw. Maybe a Parting Shot. Of all the crits to crit, that's definitely not the worst one for my boy. Tell you what would be crazy. If you're just Spadef and you actually clear Amulet, that'd be cool. Do I need to respect Clear Amulet? I feel like you'd want to be Assault Vest though. Keeping Chestnut for Decidueye seems nice. I'm just going to Parting Shot. Ooh, okay, that's fine. This is fine. I get the slower pivot. I'm honestly quite surprised. I mean, I couldn't tell you Swampert's speed stat off the top of my head. But I feel like it's like one of the 60 ones, you know? Swampert. Yeah, it's base 60, which means he's got a good chunk of speed investment. Okay. You know what? While he's deciding, I have time to look, so I hit... Is he max? Or is he Choice Scarf? Ooh, maybe he's Choice Scarf. Okay. Because... Yeah, no, he's got to be Choice Scarf, actually. Because I am 213 speed with Pecharunt, and Jolly Max Swampert only hits 206. I think I have a pretty safe Chestnut here. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, actually, maybe I don't. Okay, let's go Crocodile instead. He's surely got to fear the Choice Scarf, right? Right? Do I just knock off? He will do a lot of damage with a Grass type mover, which is the thing. I'm just going to knock off. If he's Scarf, this might be a throw. Okay, maybe he. Okay, maybe I should have scale shotted. Although if he goes to, okay, he goes to Clefable, so I don't regret that. I am of course not Choice Scarf, as he will see here. I am Life Orb, so I should be free to just get rid of Clefable. I'm going to Earthquake. He could go Moltres here. Definitely could go Moltres. I would respect that play. I don't think he's ever going to be outspeeding me though. I mean, there's no way. Unless he was Scarf, and he's obviously not Scarf. My dog's just walked into the living room looking very, very pathetic. But in a cute way, you know. Yes. Hopefully he doesn't need to go out. Because, yeah, it would be an awkward time, wouldn't it? Oh, I kind of wish I'd scale shotted now. Part of me thinks I kind of expect him to be Choice Scarf, Iron Bundle, to punish me being Choice Scarf. Okay, I think he just gives me Clefable though. Awesome. Okay, well done, Krook. That is a Moxie boost, but I will be outsped by most things. But I do get Clefable, which means Scale Shot is free now, which is really, really good news. Oh, what does he go out into? I assume Iron Bundle. That's my assumption. And if he goes to Iron Bundle, I think I'm probably just going to be going to Empoleon. Because that's what Empoleon is here for, but I am so scared of the freeze. I cannot tell you how scared of the freeze I am. He goes to Swampert though. Okay. Okay, so we do know he's Choice Scarf. So maybe he just goes for a Flip Turn here. I'm just going to go to Chestnut. I don't need to... Sorry about my heavy breathe. I breathe heavily after this. He just goes for Flip Turn. I kind of thought he would. I could have Scale Shotted there. That crit doesn't matter at all. I kind of expect him to go to Decidueye here. Kind of wish I had another damaging move. I can't remember what I didn't have. Okay, no, never mind. He will just go to Moltres, which does make sense. That does definitely make sense. I don't really need Chestnut though. Could just stay in Leech Seed. Okay, wait. Okay, no. Chestnut. That's Empoleon! Oh, the phone calcs are rough. Moltres. Maybe I can just go to Pecharunt. Honestly... Whoops. That'd have been awkward. Yeah, I think I can just pretty safely go to Pecharunt. Neither of us have our hazards up, which is what it is. Yeah, I kind of expected he would just lose here, so I felt like the switch was pretty free. Could have Leech Seeded, but I'm just going to recover. I want my health back now. And I doubt he can do too much to me, unless he's mixed Moltres, which would be extremely cool if I see like a Fire Blast come out here now. And if that does come out, I really hope you don't miss, because that would be sick. I'd want you to hit that, because I think that would just be awesome. It's probably get Scorching Sands actually, doesn't it? Maybe that would be even cooler to see Scorching Sands Moltres right now. But you do Brave Bird, and that doesn't do too much to me. And I will just get a recover off here. I think I'm going to go for another one as well. Kind of suspect you might want to Roost. Personally, I want to start clicking Malignant Chain, because having this thing toxic will be amazing. Because this thing, Krook at neutral, definitely won't be KOing this if it's at full with Rock Slide. I could have run Stone Edge for the extra damage, but listen. Is he going for Whirlwind? Because I did just suddenly move this first this turn. Raw. Okay, yeah, not Whirlwind, Raw. You knew what I meant though. Okay, that's fine. What do I get? What do I get? Enamorous. Huh. I'm not a huge fan of that, to be honest. So Brave Bird, Raw, Roost. You've got to be like a Fire Move Lash, surely. Maybe you aren't, honestly. You don't really need one. I guess you would for Empoleon, but... Tough call. I'm curious to know how much Sludge Bomb is doing to Moltres. Because he could be scared out right now, for sure. Moltres, we'll go physically defensive. My Enamorous set. Sludge Bomb is doing 42 to 50. I mean, it will 2-hit KO at this range, but no, I'm going to go back to Pecharunt. I don't think I need to risk an Amps at this stage. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, if I kind of doubt that would have KO'd, but it would have done non-zero amounts of damage. I'm going to Malignant here. If he just stays in, I want this thing toxic. I really, really do. But he U-turns, which is honestly fine. I'm going to be able to Malignant whatever comes in. Maybe he suspected I'd just want to recover here, which I did definitely consider, but I don't want to be passive against the potential Iron Bundle coming in. Because if he predicts me to recover and he switches an Iron Bundle and I recover, then, you know, I can't let that come in. Okay, yeah, let's just see what he brings in. Might just be Swampert again. Yeah, that makes sense. Give me the poison this time, please. But we do know that this is Scarf. Haha, there we go. This is the 150-50 that I feel like more often than not does go my way. Thank you, Pecharunt. This is why I drafted you twice. Now, we know he's Scarf, and maybe he just wants to flip turn, but where does he go to? You know? I'm Bundle? That can't carry me from full, I'm just going to recover. And yeah, he could always hit himself here, which he hasn't done yet today. Oh, that is a tough one. I'm sorry about that one, but I will just be recovering here. Okay, having Swampert weakened as well is also really, really nice. But we are getting closer to a potential Krook or Enamorous endgame, and he doesn't know that I'm not Scarf yet either. So I think he's going to want to switch out here and preserve Swampert. He doesn't know. Okay. Wait, what are you going for? Flip turn. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, if he was going for a ground move there, that would have done good damage, of course. But that would have allowed me to set up with Enamorous. Like 110 million%. Like that'd be the freest agility of my life. And I am, by the way, EV'd to outspeed even a max speed choice Scarf Iron Bundle or Booster Energy, but it's obviously the same thing. I'm just going to give my mouse a little wiggle. Can't be risking anything here. Decidueye comes in. Ooh, kind of wish I'd Shadow Ball now, but it's fine, you know. I think I just have a free knockoff here, to be honest, or even a free scale shot. Honestly. Although is he going to be special, or is he going to be physical? If he's special, that's bad for Pecharunt. If he's physical, that's better for Pecharunt, but still not, you know, the best. But I think I will need to preserve Krook for Decidueye, but I do have a free knockoff here. I could have predicted him to swap out and go for Scale Shot, but I don't think I can risk him just staying in, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But if I Scale Shotted there and I let Krook go down, that would have been really, really bad. Heavy Duty Boots. That makes sense. I do definitely have Stealth Rocks on Empoleon. I just, I don't really think I've had the chance to bring it out yet, really. I could have brought it out earlier on Iron Bundle, but like I told you, the damage from the damage calcs, it was. I mean, Pecharunt always lived Specs Freeze Dry, so I was just very free to stay in. I mean, in this game with no Gallade or Ogerpon, this matchup for Pecharunt was incredible. It really, really was. So here, probably just going to Rock Slide, honestly. Yeah, and I do outspeed, and I do hit the Rock Slide, and it does KO because I'm +1. That crit doesn't matter. Don't worry, that crit doesn't matter. +1, I am EV'd in a way that I just have like enough speed to outspeed Gallade, and then if it's Choice Scarf, obviously I'll outspeed at +1. That's what my speed is for. Attack is just I just have 252 attack just to maximise it. I do think this is looking quite good for me right now. You bring Swampert in. Obviously, know this is Scarf, so I'm just going to go to Chestnut. There's no reason to risk Crocodile. And unless you flip turn, body press suddenly, but you do flip turn. I mean, you definitely should have flipped turn there. There's no reason not to. It is still good damage into brain farting Crocodile. Yep, there you go. Nice one. So here, I'll just body press. I'm sorry, Chestnut, you've been amazing. But I can't risk this, like, I don't know, going for like an agility or something. You know, I've got to get damage on this. Now it is worth noting that I don't have priority. Could have brought Vacuum Wave and Empoleon. over maybe flip turn, because I've not been able to bring it out. But Empoleon should always beat the Iron Bundle, assuming they freezes. Ooh, okay. So the fact you flipped on turning this makes me assume you are definitely Scarf or Specs, and I do think there was no reason for you not to be Scarf in this game. You definitely could have gone Specs, but it would have been quite greedy, because I can always just go for like if I had Scarf Krook or Scarf Enamorous, they would be able to outspeed, but I didn't bring Scarf on either of those because I assumed you'd want to be Scarf on this. So I'm sorry, Chestnut, you've been amazing. I am just going to have to let you go down here though. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. F's in the chat for good old Chestnut. This one is so underrated, just by the way. So I will go to Pecharunt first and get a Malignant Chain first, because I should live. Yeah. Oh, I'm just so scared of the freeze. Because a bad freeze on Empoleon could be GG in his favour. I don't get the poison either. Okay, this is at half now though. Oh, I'm so scared. I am so scared. Oh, I was nearly Yachi Berry on Enamorous as well. Oh, I'm terrified. Oh no. Okay. 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 If you freeze me. Oh no, he's saying I hope you win the whole thing. Bro, a bad freeze on Emp here, and the game is yours. Oh, that's the most nervous laugh. I'm so glad I put Glass Knot on this, by the way. You know what? I was very nearly, I went Lumberry on this, just to get around freeze. Okay, the first one doesn't freeze. I don't think this will KO. Yeah. Oh, I'm so scared. I am so scared. If this freezes, he wins. Okay? If this freezes, he does win. But I don't have anything else to click. I wish I had Vacuum Wave. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how stressed I was about that. Oh my god. That was the scariest like 2-3 turns I've ever seen. OMG. GG, bro. I was assuming you were Scarf on Bundle and you'd KO Krook and Enamorous. I needed Emp to KO Bundle, and honestly Emp was here as the Bundle answer. I was very nearly Lumberry, just in case somehow. That's how scared I was of Bundle freezing Emp. Oh my god, I cannot stress how scary that was though. I mean, if I was ever able to get that agility off, I would have outsped the Bundle with Enamorous, which is very true. Maybe I should have gone Yachi Berry instead of Life Orb, just to guarantee I'm able to get it off. Obviously, any freezes would be bad. And yeah, I'm so sorry, CC, that I chose you to play in the quarterfinals. I really am. I know it's not what you wanted, and in terms of the playoffs, it's not really what I wanted either. But the thing is, I do think I had the best matchup into your team. That's just how it shook out, and you know, I feel like not choosing you would have been disrespectful, if you get me. Like, purposefully saying no, I want to play you in finals. It might just be me, but giving up the better matchup in quarterfinals, it feels disrespectful. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Let me know if you think that's wrong. Yeah, comment in the comment section, etc, etc. But yeah, I mean, it was, I mean, what, a 3-0? I think it was a 3-0. Volk died, Chestnut died, Pecharunt died. Yeah, okay, definitely a 3-0. But if Empoleon gets frozen, obviously I could have thawed. But if we're being honest, if you get frozen, you're not expecting to thaw, are you? Now, it is only 10% for the freeze, and like I think it's 20% to thaw. But I'm never going to be holding out on that. Oh, Bundle was terrifying. Bundle was terrifying. I do like his decision to go physical on Moltres. It does make him noticeably weaker into Pecharunt. But just the guarantee Chestnut answer, because here's the thing, I've realised that I really enjoy bringing Chestnut. Chestnut's so good. And it can't even Tera it in this league. It can Tera it in my other league, which I'm a big fan of. But yeah, I mean, just a random flying type attack on Chestnut will probably, definitely like 2-hit KO it at least. Brave Bird from Moltres, that will always be OKing if we're honest. I will double check though. I assume you probably had some speed and some attack investment. I'll assume Jolly 252, right? And I'll type in Brave Bird. Using the calculator, Inamoris. Well, how much would... Okay, to be fair, Brave Bird wouldn't have killed Inamoris if you're Jolly Max attack. So maybe in that case, when I had the chance to bring something on a Moltres, that's when I set up with Inamoris. I don't remember exactly when that was in the battle. I'm pretty sure I did have the opportunity to do that at some point. I'll obviously see that again when I'm just going back through it all when I'm editing. I will have to edit yesterday's game before that though, just to keep it all chronological, but oh, that game was so tough. Spoiler alert for that game. Okay, click off, well don't click off, skip ahead to whatever time you feel like I will shut up about this. That game was so tough. I felt like I had a good matchup. I played it yesterday, right? I felt like I had a good matchup, but I threw hard through turn 1 by letting Ribombee go down to a Scarf Triple Axel from Yaskarada, which I knew was coming, right? I like decided before the game, okay, people see Ribombee in my draft, they're gonna go, huh, well, he's probably going to want to lead Ribombee and get Web Silver as soon as possible. What can I do to combat that? And for this game, yesterday, it felt like the obvious answer was Choice Scarf, Yaskarada, Triple Axel, and I knew that. And I knew that before the game, I knew that during the game, obviously knew that after the game, because that's exactly what happened. But I just let it happen. I just let it happen anyway. That's called a throw. That's called the demons inside you taking over and making you do a bad play. But yeah, I got 5-0'd. I got super swept by Keldeo. If I have to play that person again in playoffs, fingers crossed, just, you know. I am 1-1, which is, look, I got my first loss in this league, the PCPL. I got my first loss week 7. In that league, my first loss is week 2. It's awful. No, I'm just playing. I'm not playing. I'm slightly over it now. I'm not fully over it. I'm over most of it. I'm not over my misplay. That's what I'm not over. I cannot fathom why I kept Rabombi in turn 1 when I knew I had the safest possible swap to Pecharunt. I even could have gone Chestnut, right? It would have done a good amount of damage, obviously, but the Rocky Helmet damage would have been nice, and then I could Terastallize and like Synthesis and go from there, whatever. Because I knew it'd be Scarf, or like obviously, you know. That was just terrible play on my part. But it's not even hindsight. It's not even hindsight. I came up with these plans before the game and I didn't. I just decided, okay, well, I'll shut up about that. I talked about it plenty yesterday. Although, I call it yesterday. I feel like I might be editing those videos, or well, those videos I'm referring to yesterday's game and this game I just played. Which, again, it was a 3-0, but if on one of those turns Empoleon gets frozen and doesn't thaw, that's GG. That is GG. I was nearly Yachi Berry on Enamorous. I feel like I might have been Yachi Berry in my week 2 game with him, although I might have been just Choice Scarf. I don't remember. I feel like my Krook set was pretty heat this week. It would have outsped everything apart from Iron Bundle, obviously. Or Choice Scarf Iron Bundle. It outsped non-Scarf Iron Bundle. I made sure of that, but I always thought you would be bringing Choice Scarf Iron Bundle to this game. Either that or Booster Energy. But I didn't think you needed Booster Energy. I feel like you'd want to be able to bring it in and out. Could have been Boots for that reason, with like agility, I guess. But it's kind of hard for me to get Rocks up. I did consider having Rocks on Crocodile, but that wasn't really a good move to get rid of. Like, Earthquake is just very consistent damage from Crocodile. I mean, it negates the need to click Rock Slide against Ogerpon, because Earthquake and Rock Slide do like the same damage. So obviously it was useful for Clefable. Needed it for Excadrill. That's another Pokemon that can become Excadrill. I think your team was fire. I told you in DMs. The Volbeat lead was sick. Because here's the thing, people know that I like to lead Volcarona with a resist berry. You know, if you led Iron Bundle, I was always going to be living a Hydro Pump, and I could have just Giga Drained to KO. You know. Quiver Dance, I could have Quiver Danced against Iron Bundle and gone for a miss, but the thing is, I would have needed 2 Quiver Dances to outspeed Iron Bundle, so it's why I didn't necessarily mind letting Volcarona go down that early, especially because it was giving the Iron Ball. I feel like Volbeat could have been so much more, it had the potential to be so much more annoying this game. Just with Thunderwave spam, you know? Imagine a world where Empoleon gets Thunderwaved, suddenly I have to not get fully powered. And if you don't know, Paralysis is my least favourite status effect by a mile. The speed, I mean, the fact it halves your speed is fine, that's great. But then the just random chance to not move is, I hate it. I hate it. But, you know, I can see why most people's would be freeze. Because it feels more random because they're all moves that occur from secondary effects. And then you have to thaw. So I can see why people dislike freeze more, but I think it's just because paralysis is so much more common, and there are moves to just paralyze, right? Like you've got Glare, you've got Thunderwave, Stun Spore. I feel like there's got to be more than that, right? Anyway, okay. It's currently 1:45, and oh yeah, that's something else. If you have any tips for getting to sleep faster, I am all ears. Okay? Do you want to know how long it took me to get to sleep last night? This is with the clocks going back, by the way. So, when I got into bed, it was probably like, the clocks would have just gone back, it would have been like 10 past 1. That's a very, very reasonable time, you know. I went into bed, and I felt tired. How great is that? That doesn't happen too often for me. It did happen the night before because I stayed up all night to ensure that I would be able to go to sleep. However, last night, I do believe I was awake then until 6 a.m. at least. And I only know that because I looked at the time and it was 5:45, and I know for a fact it was definitely at least 50 minutes. So that is a low ball. It could have been 7 for all I know, right? But it was at least 6 o'clock. So that's at least 5 hours of just lying there, trying to get to sleep. Do you know how frustrating that is? It's so frustrating. And that probably doesn't make it any easier when you're trying to get to sleep. You know that you've been there for a while. You've taken steps to try and make it so that you'd have an easier time getting to sleep, but none of it works. It all goes out the window and you're just lying there, annoyed that you're not currently asleep. And because you're annoyed, it makes it hard to get to sleep. And oh my god, don't even get me started. I do have a GP appointment, 5th of November though. There's no reason for me to be telling you this. There's going to be like, I'll be generous, I'll say 40 views on this video. Maybe 45. It is a quarterfinals game after all. Maybe that'll draw people in. But yeah, hopefully they know something I don't, you know? Because listen, over the years, and this has been a problem for many years, okay? I'm currently 22 years of age, so I've not had too many years realistically for it to be annoying. But it has been a while. And listen, I'll keep things real between you and me in this happy little parasocial relationship. Why you're still watching, I don't know. I am autistic, okay? Does it define who I am? Yes. Because, well, obviously it just does, right? It's like saying a diabetic person wouldn't be, you know, it's not everything, it's not all of who you are, but it does play a key role in defining who you are, you know? So while it isn't everything about who I am, although I am currently sat here narrating my second Pokemon Draft League battle in 2 days, so I don't know, you can do with that what you will. Where was I going with that? See, this is what I mean, just the random... Where was I going with that? What am I talking about? Huh? Where was I going with that? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, this is so bad. What was I talking about? I mean, I remember what I was talking about, but I don't remember where I was going with it. What was my point? I have no idea. Oh! Right, yeah, so... Because I can find social situations very difficult, no, I can do them. If you're familiar with the term masking, then that's something I have done a lot. Especially when I was still in school. Like, listen. I was bullied a lot in school, okay? Now, you can come up with your own theories as to why that was. But I was, okay? I don't know why I'm suddenly trauma dumping at the end of a very happy game. Although it was so tense, it was so tense. But here we are. Anyway, I was bullied a lot. And so, to try and get bullied less, as you do, I started masking, okay? Now, logically, that just makes sense. But the thing is, it makes you very tired. And I think this is probably the reason why I'm finding it harder to sleep now compared to then. Because back then I was masking, and that took a lot of my energy, and that made me more tired. So while I still struggled to get to sleep then, it took less time because I was just physically more exhausted, if you get me. But now I'm doing that. I'm living in a flat with my friends, so I don't feel like I need to do that quite so much. I still do it. I mean, obviously I still do it, you know. But I do it less, which is good. Good for me. Well done. Pat on the back for me. Thank you for me. Yeah, I'm not being the allegations. They're not allegations. But yeah, I think that might be the key reason as to why I'm suddenly struggling why I'm suddenly struggling a lot more with sleep. I think that might be the biggest reason. Listen, I'm quite an introspective person, I'd like to think. So I'm glad that I was able to come up with that theory. Maybe they tell me something else. Maybe they don't tell me anything and they just give me sleeping pills. You know what? If they do that, sure, I'll take it. Because at this point, I just want to be able to get to sleep, you know? Like, if I'm able to get to sleep quickly, and I'm not sat up at night because my brain won't shut up, it's not even, you know, it's not even just like overthinking all the time, right? It's just thinking sometimes. It's just thinking, and it's just because my brain won't be quiet. Okay. Now I don't know if this is something you personally can connect with me on at a personal level, but I just won't be able to stop thinking. Like last night, I remember that it might not have been the last thing, but the last thing that I was thinking was, no thoughts, head empty, no thoughts, head empty, no thoughts, head empty, no thoughts, just over and over and over. And I guess it worked because that's the last thing I remember thinking, right? But the fact I have to think that in order to actually do it, like, and it still didn't work. It wasn't like a perfect solution because I would still come up with narratives off those like 4 words, and that is crazy, by the way. I'm so glad I'm at my house and not at my flat, by the way, so I can just be expressive and talk loudly as I get more emotional about what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm normally a better than I used to be at controlling volume, but sometimes, you know, everything goes out the window. My hands are currently in the air. There's no reason for that. It's kind of embarrassing. I'll just nonchalantly bring them back. It's fine. You didn't see any of that. I'm so glad I don't have a face cam. I would never use a face cam because that's too much stress for me, to be honest. Back to the game. GG CC, you played well. I don't think I played decently. Pecharunt had the matchup of a lifetime here. I think it was 2 out of 4 on Malignant Chain poisons, if I recall correctly. I think. Because it got Clefable. Oh no, maybe it was 3 for 5. Because it did get Clefable. Did it get Moltres? Wait, no, I don't think I ever got Moltres, did I? No, maybe I was 2 for 4. Maybe I was 2 for 5. But I got Clefable and I got Swampert. And I went for it in Iron Bundle. And that's another reason why I went to Iron Bundle first instead of Empoleon, because that's... I mean, look, Grass Knot doesn't have any secondary effects. Malignant Chain does. And Malignant Chain gives you the chance to hit yourself and not move for a turn, right? So, you know, if I Malignant Chain you... I mean, another reason I went for Malignant Chain first is if I do get the Toxic, suddenly a freeze can occur on Empoleon as long as I'm able to stall all the turns out of the Toxic, that is. I mean, don't need to care about differential at this point because we are in playoffs, but if I did get that final Malignant Chain poison, I would sack Pecharunt, I would then go into Crocodile and I would sack Crocodile, then I would go to Enamorus and I would sack Enamorus. I'd go for an Agility just to show it off, mind you. But you know what? Let's do the calc. I feel like I had very little bulk this week, and the bulk I did have was in defense. So let's bring in Iron, Bundle. I'll click Choice Specs, but I'll swap it to Choice Scarf because I'm like 99% sure that's what your item was. Freeze Dry. Okay, you know what? It was only a 56.3% chance to Oko, assuming he is Timid, max special attack. So there was a chance that Enamorus could have lived that. Maybe I should have been a little bit more refined with my EVs and made it so that Enamorus would be able to live Freeze Dry, guaranteed from Choice Scarf, especially because I felt like Choice Scarf Bundle was pretty guaranteed. I didn't know, because I didn't play any mock battles to be able to prepare for it like that. Yeah. Shout out to Zachmander for saying that he would mock with me today, but was just too busy. So honestly, that's the best I got. So thank you, Zachmander, for attempting it. But yeah, I wasn't able to mock for this game. You were probably able to tell, although I feel like my team was pretty good, even without the mocks. And it'll be nice that I feel like I'll finally be able to mock with CC again, because I haven't for like weeks, it feels like. Didn't mock for my game yesterday, you'll probably be able to tell. Didn't mock for my first week of the SPDA, you could probably tell. Don't think I mocked for my final week, although maybe I did. Maybe I did mock for the final week of the PCPL, but I feel like I didn't for one of the weeks, like one of the last ones. But anyway, that's beside the point. We made it to semi-finals. Yay! I do believe we were the first of the quarterfinals games, so I have no idea who I'll be going up against. The other games to be played are Hunter vs Lava P, Mr. Mag, owner of the league, versus Frobe, and Phoenix vs Ore. Now, of those games, I would like Frobe to lose, and I would like Phoenix to lose, because those were my two losses in the regular season, and I feel like they're pretty good matchups into me. Between Hunter and Lava P, I don't really mind out of those two, to be fair. I never got to play Hunter during the regular season in week 4, because I think he just sort of... he unfortunately had to pull a no-show, because I think he was just finding himself incredibly busy. So that is a rematch I would like. Or not a rematch, but you get what I mean. But he plays Lava P. I think that's like my biggest 50-50 game. I'd be happy to play either of them. I feel like Lava P wants a rematch against me after my very, very close game against him in week 1. And if you haven't watched that game yet, go watch it. There's no live commentary in it, so you'll have to deal with the text spam on the screen. And I was never able to figure out how to make that text like just physically be there for more time. So you might want to like pause and read it at times. But that was an excellent game. I mean, it was so close. That game could have been a finals game. Honestly, it was so down to the wire. It literally came down to Pecharunt. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a reason Pecharunt is in the thumbnail. Obviously, you know I won that because I've said that my only 2 losses in the regular season were weeks 7 and 9. Shout out 7 of 9. Hashtag baddie. Hashtag I don't string that way, actually, now that I think about it. But you know what? There is no disputing the fact that 7 of 9 is a baddie. Like, let's be real here. Doesn't matter who you are, what you're attracted to, who you're attracted to. I don't know why I said what. 7 of 9 is a baddie. End of. On that note, goodbye, thank you for watching. Yeah. GG to CC once again. I'll obviously link his, my boy CC Akimbo C, YouTube, probably just about everywhere, to be honest. He'll be in the description. I suspect he'll be somewhere in the end screen, or at least I'll probably find a way to get his channel in. I'll probably do his channel like right at the start in that like those cards that appear like top right, if you get me. That's where I'll do it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Good luck to me in semis. I obviously don't know who I'm playing yet. I've no idea. I cannot possibly tell you who I'll be playing because I don't know. Because there's no way to know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.